The super middleweight division was active this weekend with a stunning upset, a thrilling encounter, and the debut of a former champion in the weight class. All of that resulted in a lot of movement in the rankings. In Las Vegas, Armando Resendiz, 16-2, 11 KOs, played spoiler by upsetting Caleb Plant, 23-3, 14 KOs, and disrupting plans for Plant to have a highly anticipated grudge match with Jermall Charlo. Resendiz enters the top 10 at number 6, while Plant tumbles to number 7. Charlo, 34-0, 22 KOs, re-enters at number 5 after ending an 18-month layoff by stopping Thomas Lamana, 39-6-1, 18 KOs, in the co-main event of Plant Resendiz. Charlo, a two-division champion, held up his end of the bargain, but may now look elsewhere for a fight in the division with Plant coming up short. Bektemir Melikuziev, 16-1, 10 KOs, moves up one spot to number 9 after turning back the previously unbeaten Darius Fulgham, 14-1, 12 KOs, with a unanimous decision win in an all-action scrap on a separate boxing card, also in Las Vegas. ESPN's divisional boxing rankings highlight the best in the sport in every weight class. Rankings will change based on recent results and performances. Fighters who have announced they are moving to a different weight class will be ranked in that new division, if warranted, only once they fight in that weight class. Fighters who currently own titles in two divisions can be ranked in both. Fighters who haven't competed in the past 12 months and don't have a fight scheduled will be dropped from the rankings until they fight again. Any fighter who tests positive for a performance-enhancing substance will also be removed. That boxer will be eligible to re-enter the rankings after his next bout. The boxing world was shaken recently as two of the super middleweight division's most talked-about fighters had very different nights inside the ring. Jermall Charlo, returning after an 18-month layoff, made a powerful statement by stopping Thomas Lamana in the 5th round at the Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas. Charlo, moving up to 168 pounds for the first time, showed no signs of ring rust as he dominated the fight, knocking Lamana down 3 times before the referee waved it off. This performance didn't just mark a successful comeback, it put the division on notice. Charlo immediately shot up in the rankings, reaching number 1, 5 on ESPN's super middleweight list and number 2nd in the WBA rankings, positioning himself as one of the top contenders for a future title shot, possibly even against Canelo Alvarez. Meanwhile, Caleb Plant faced a disastrous night. Entering the ring as a heavy favorite against Armando Resendiz, Plant struggled to handle the pressure and power of the younger, hungrier fighter. Despite being expected to win easily, Plant lost by split decision after 10 grueling rounds, marking his 3rd loss in his last 5 fights. The defeat saw him tumble 4 spots in the rankings, from number 3 to number 7, seriously damaging his chances at another title shot in the near future. Before the event, there had been buzz about a potential showdown between Plant and Charlo, but those plans may now be on ice. Promoter Tom Brown even said after the fight, "It's Canelo Alvarez, and then it's Jermall Charlo," signaling Charlo's leap to the front of the line. With Charlo's dominance and Plant's downfall, the super middleweight division has been completely reshaped. Fans are now watching closely to see whether Charlo will fight another top contender like David Benavidez or Andrade, or if he'll get his dream shot at the undisputed king, Canelo. As for Plant, it's back to the drawing board. A comeback will take time, focus, and perhaps a change in strategy. The division just got more exciting, and the road to the top is more unpredictable than ever. The super middleweight division, capped at 168 pounds, is one of the most competitive and electrifying categories in boxing today. Sitting at the top of the throne is Canelo Alvarez, the undisputed champion who holds all 4 major belts: WBC, WBA, IBF, and WBO. Despite facing growing pressure from rising challengers, Canelo remains the face of the division and the man every contender wants to dethrone. Right behind him is the undefeated David Benavidez, a two-time former WBC champion known for his power and relentless style. Benavidez is widely regarded as the most dangerous challenger to Canelo and is the WBC's mandatory opponent. Making a huge splash in recent weeks is Jermall Charlo, who returned after an 18-month layoff and immediately announced his arrival at 168 pounds by demolishing Thomas Lamanna in 5 rounds. That win boosted him to number 1, second in the WBA rankings, and number 5th overall on ESPN's list. Meanwhile, former IBF champion Caleb Plant suffered a shocking upset loss to Armando Resendiz, a young and aggressive fighter who outworked Plant over 10 rounds and won by split decision. This defeat caused Plant to drop 4 spots in the rankings, from number 3 to number 7, raising serious concerns about his future at the elite level. Other top contenders include Demetrius Andrade, a crafty southpaw who recently moved up to 168, and rising stars like Christian Mbili from France, the undefeated and powerful David Morrell Jr., and the heavy-handed Edgar Berlanga of Puerto Rico. Veterans like John Ryder, Carlos Gongora, and Vladimir Shishkin round out the top 10, each still hunting for a title shot. With new blood entering the rankings and big names either rising or falling, the super middleweight division is on fire, and the road to a Canelo showdown has never been more competitive or unpredictable.